Let's look at some code for comparison. We're going to compare the way React and Angular get transferred down to our browser. When we have a React app, all of our components are passed in some way, shape, or form into our app.js. Our app.js is then rendered by our index.js in this React DOM.render app document.getElementById root. If we look at our index.js of a React app, and we scroll down, we'll see here a div id equals root. And so that is how the flow of our JavaScript is getting down to the index.html. In any dynamic application like React and Angular, the app flows to the HTML file because the browser is only going to read this HTML file. Let's look how Angular does it. In Angular, all of our components have to go in through our app_component.ts and our app_component.html. That then is transferred down to our module.ts. And the module.ts defines a bootstrap component here, app component, which means the app component is going to be our bootstrap. This is different than the bootstrap that we've come to know, love, and maybe even hate. This bootstrap here is talking about bootstrapping part of an application onto an HTML page, kind of like how React is doing that app, attaching it to the root of the HTML. Here we can see that we're doing a platform browser dynamic dot bootstrap module, and we're passing in the app module. So this line here is saying we are going to make this browser kind of dynamic. We're going to bootstrap the app module. Technically, the entire React app at this point. And then here in our index.html, we have our app root. And that is how our Angular app gets down to the HTML that our browser will read.